Our children, our future, our community, our Bermuda. We need an inclusive and culturally responsive public education system that prepares learners to thrive and lead in Bermuda's future. The Ministry of Education presents Building Bridges.
Good evening, Bermuda, and welcome back to Building Bridges, Education Reform Bermuda. Tonight, we continue our journey with Building Bridges. The future of learning is here with Signature Schools, where we will delve into the programs offered within the Signature Schools and Signature Learning programs. We'll also discuss how students and parents can make informed choices about selecting appropriate signatures.
Don't go anywhere. Building Bridges, Education Reform Bermuda will be right back.
This is Education Reform Bermuda.
Signature learning programs draw on all of our community assets to ensure that learning is authentic and connected.
Through engagement with teachers, students, parents, and community partners, we have created a vision for how we want learning to be for our students of today. Learning that incorporates real-world, authentic experiences and meaningful projects that is attentive to the needs of each and every child.
This is Education Reform Bermuda.
Welcome back to the program.
Selecting a program for senior school is a huge process for students along with their parents. Today, we have Leanne Simmons of the Education Reform Unit, who's going to talk to us about that process, as well as what students will uncover during their discovery process. Leanne, welcome to Building Bridges.
Thank you for having me.
So I'd like for you to explain to our audience what the key features and goals of signature learning programs are and how they will impact students' educational experiences in Bermuda.
So our signature learning programs, at the end of the day, we want our young people to be positioned to take any position in the field of their career, their choice. Bermuda needs our young people to think about the future, so we need to start getting them ready. And it starts in preschool.
Absolutely, all the way through, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So what strategies are in place to ensure that students and parents have comprehensive information about what's available to them in our various signature programs and how they align with our students' interests and passions?
Yeah. So we have this wonderful thing called a signature taster program.
Okay.
So, when you get a taste of something, you don't get the full thing, but you get enough of it to say, yes or no, right? When you get that
I want more of that, and I don't like that.
Exactly. So the taster program has 5 modules that we are taking now we will be adding our P7 students. So our P7, M1, M2, and M3 are at different stages of this taster program.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's designed to get our students thinking. So module 1 is when the school counselor will meet with them. They'll do a career interest inventory. They'll talk about their strengths, their passions, what they're interested in, and align that with careers. So that's module 1. Now, currently, we have 6 signature learning programs that we are exposing our students to. And so our advisors, and I just want to say a big thank you to our middle school advisors.
Oh.
They are really being the troopers to get information to our students on these 6 signature learning programs: trades and professions, STEAM, because we're adding the arts, health and social care, finance and insurance services, hospitality and tourism, and education. So in module 2, our students are learning about those signature learning programs. Then we step into module 3, and that's discovery. So it's not just about learning in the classroom. That's when we get together with our learning partners, our community persons, and they come and they make it real for our students. Like, what is it really like to be in this field? So our students discover, right? They are getting a taste of each of those 6 learning programs, and they learn more about it. They have, you heard about our 3 E's?
Tell me about them.
Okay. First E, expose.
Okay.
Expose, exposure. Second, exploration. And third, experience. So throughout our students' years, they're going to have exposures, exploration opportunities, and experiences to really get into this signature learning program, right? So our students will be exposed and they'll get some experience during discovery time. Now this year, first year for really getting into discovery, we did some prototyping in May, saw what could work and what couldn't, had some awesome community partners give our students some really good experiences and exposures. So this year, each middle school will have a day, and on campus, our students, our M3 students, they will get to go to 6 sessions. So 1 session for each signature, and they'll get to learn about each signature. At the end of the day, I want them to say, this is not for me, I don't like that taste. And this is, I really want to find more about that. So that's module 3. Module 4 is now immersion. They got to go a little bit deeper because, again, we got to kind of weed things out and say, I got to make a choice about signature school. What choice am I going to make? So we're planning an immersion fair. Again, our learning partners, shout out to WordCamp who said, yes, again, we can have our fair there. And at this fair, our students are going to be asked to choose 3 signatures that they really want to get more experience with. And our learning partners will help with that. They'll go to the fair and really get a little deeper dive in. And then at that time, we now get them ready for an open house. So Berkeley and Cedar Bridge are planning open houses. So students could get a feel for what the school is like and the program is like. So again, all to help them make a decision. And then Module 5. Module 5 is, okay, we've had modules 1, 2, 3, 4. How do we integrate all of this information? How do we say, oh goodness, there was a lot. Break it down, evaluate. I was meeting with M1 students today and I was talking to them about their decision-making process. They gotta stop, they gotta think about their options, they gotta choose. How do you choose a signature school? So they sit in Module 5, they sit with their parents, guardians, and their school counselor, and they reflect. And the students have to say, I am choosing trades and professions because I really love working with cars. I really love working with bikes. I am good with my hands. They have to kind of tell us why. Why are you choosing that? Can I believe you? They have to convince their parents.
Absolutely. Because, this is a transformation for everybody, And parents have to maybe take a back seat and know it's not you have to go here and do this, but really children advocating for themselves and having that agency.
Absolutely.
The conversation will continue in a moment.
Welcome to Education Reform 101, a series where we break down all your questions about Bermuda's education reform process. One common question is about the curriculum. Here's what you need to know. Teachers, subject matter experts, and community members have been working together to revise the curriculum that is offered in parish primary and signature senior schools. Yes, the creative curriculum, CCK, and the Cambridge International Education, CIE curriculum will remain in preschool and primary settings, but it has been developed, updated, and made more meaningful by designing learning experiences that are integrated, hands-on, and real-world where appropriate for students in parish primary schools. In senior schools, curriculum development is underway in core, encore, and signature learning program courses. This includes using various internationally recognized board curriculums as decided by schools that are aligned with each school's signature learning programs and the new graduation requirements. By focusing here, this ensures students can follow a range of different pathways based on their passions and interests that give them additional options beyond high school. As we continue to develop the curriculum, we will keep you updated. To learn more about education reform in Bermuda, please visit www.learningfirstbda.com or follow @LearningFirstBDA on Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, or Facebook.
Hey Bermuda, are you ready to make a difference in our young people's lives? The Education Reform Unit is on the lookout for passionate educators and community champions just like you. Join our school transformation team and be a part of revolutionizing public education in Bermuda. help shape signature schools and parish primary schools that will transform our public school system. Ready to make a change? Contact us today at www.learningfirstbda.com or email schoolredesign@moed.pm. Let's build a brighter future for Bermuda's youth together.
Welcome back to the program.
These modules sound absolutely fabulous, really rich and rigorous for our young people. Are there any other type of support systems that are going to be available to parents or the students in terms of that decision-making process?
Yeah, so we're always open to conversations with parents. We are inviting parents to our discovery events, to the open houses where they can ask plenty of questions. They will be, of course, part of the parent-student meeting. So the support as far as, you will have some students or parents who aren't sure. And so, yeah, we'll sit with you. We'll talk to you. We'll kind of alleviate any anxieties or, answer the questions. So definitely that support as far as at the senior schools. If they have any questions about the programs, we have persons at each senior school who can answer questions about the programs they provide. That's why it's very important to have the open house as part of this process, so they can hear from the people who are actually delivering the program. What's it like? What does it feel like to be here? What's your vision for this? So, yeah.
Excellent. And so I just want to thank you at this time, Leanne, because I think you've given us some insight that we're not just having these signature learning programs in our schools, that there is a whole process and opportunity for both students and parents to be a part of with the signature discovery programs and all of our modules. Do you have any final words to share with our audience about the idea of choice for our students?
Well, I really hope that our parents are watching and really wanting to just be a big part of this process. We plan to be at PTA meetings, work with, getting messages out, maybe, as many places as we can be where parents are, because, we want them to support what their children are doing. So any way that we can, parents engage.
And we're here to engage with them.
Here. Yeah. Ask questions. Call me, LEA Simmons at gov.bm.